Guys, welcome back to another video, and more specifically, welcome back to 2 days out from PCA Universe. Let's get it. Yeah, here it is. 2 days out. I'm still pretty overwhelmed, to be totally honest with you. I did not expect, I mean, this time last week, just before I was competing in the PCA Men's Physique First Timers, never in a million years did I think I'd be invited to compete at the Universe to represent Team GB for the PCA. It's still not sunk in. Obviously, I've come straight out of one prep, so from one peak week straight into another. So I've not really had time to process things. It's just literally been a case of, right, Sunday after the show, pretty much had a bit of a carb load, if you like, relatively clean, and then straight on Monday, straight back into the 3 days of water loading and straight back into the peak week, and pretty much just replicated what I'd done the previous week, other than kept a little bit of carbs in the diet on a daily basis to keep that fullness and preserve that fullness. And that has been pretty much cock on this week, and I've managed to preserve this fullness, so I've maintained them carbs, and it's definitely done me the world of good. And I think by going through the experience of the peak week, it's given me the knowledge that I needed to be able to do this and have the confidence to increase my carb intake without spilling over, which for peak week, this is one of the biggest fears for bodybuilders, is that spillage, especially the closer you get to the competition, and the more spillage you get, the harder it is to rectify. So you've got to be on the ball when it comes to that. So today I'm gonna go for another haircut, just so I'm looking fresh. Tomorrow is Saturday, the day before the show. I'm gonna do another spray tan, so I'll bring you along with that. But yeah, today is just gonna be a case of haircut. I'm gonna head to the gym and do a very, very light upper body circuit just to get the blood flowing, see how I retain the pump, and then from then I'll be able to, if I'm quite flat, I'll be able to assess that and then increase the carbohydrates, maybe slightly increase the water intake just to help fill the muscles up. I'm getting a really good pump, then that to me indicates that I've got the good balance of water and carbs in the diet, so I won't really need to tweak too much, especially at this point in time. I don't want to play and risk too many things, so I'll just maintain what I know works. That is the plan. So I'll bring you guys along with me, 2 days out, PCA Universe.
Two trailer park girls go round the outside, round the outside, round the outside.
We've got a bogey. I'm on the way.
Two trailer park girls go round the outside, round the outside, round the outside.
Hey, mate, all right. Thank you very much, bud.
Yes, it's
Take it easy. See you later. Have a good one.
again. Shady's back. Tell a friend. Guess who's back? 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 Guess who's back?
Right then, guys, so that is the haircut done. The last 3 weeks, I've had one every week, so he'll be loving it at the moment. But yeah, he does a real good job, so I'm pretty happy with that. On to the next thing. So I head into the gym. I'm going to have about a 45-minute workout, mainly just to stimulate the body, get the blood flowing into the muscles, and also to be able to assess how full I am and if I retain the pump and how easy it is for me to get the pump. If I'm flat, I struggle to get the pump, then I can assess that moving forward, and I know what I need to implement in order to achieve that pump and that fullness. So yeah, it's all just basically trial and error. I didn't do this last week, and I felt as though I was quite flat when I come on stage. So when I'm carbing up tonight and tomorrow, I can kind of assess it just through how I'm filling up through the workout. So it's a good way, if you are competing in a men's physique without a coach, it's a good way to practice this, you know, weeks ahead before prep, before your peak week. Or if you have got a coach, I'm sure they'll be able to give you the information that you need in order to achieve that close to the show. So yeah, I'm going to head over to the gym, get a little workout done, and then posing. And then with the posing quickly, I'm going to hold each individual pose for 60 seconds. That's just going to help me to get the blood flowing into the muscles, into the areas that I'm really focusing on, and hopefully flush the water into there as well. The water that is actually in the body, because I'm on water depletion at the moment. So that is the plan. I will keep you posted and see you in the next part of this video. Yes then, so we are back in the studio where I've been spending a lot of time during this prep. And yeah, during this week really, just trying to really smash in the posing, go through the routines and perfect my weaknesses. Just basically just keep practicing and practicing and practicing. Posing is a massive part of the men's physique, as I've said in previous videos. So I do feel as though last time I competed for the men's physique first timers in Hull, I definitely didn't pump up enough. Now, I'd highly recommend for anyone who's going to be competing in men's physique, make sure you give yourself enough time to pump up, and also make sure you've got the right amount of carbs in your body so that you do retain the pump, and you've got enough water as well to flush into the muscles and hold the pump. It's all about understanding your body, and I understand for a first competition it's going to be hard to judge that. So make sure you've got a good coach who can assess you through the prep and make them calls for you essentially. Just wanted to quickly touch base on that, but yeah, I'm back here. As you can see, I'm right where I'm near the pool. I'm gutted not to be spending time near the pool, but at the end of the day, this is the sacrifice you've got to make if you want to do well in competitions. Now, don't get me wrong, I did not expect to be competing at the Universe this time last week when I was competing at the Men's Physique First Timers, so I'm absolutely over the moon to be able to be picked for PCA GB and represent them for the Universe and be invited to the British finals in October. So, you know, I'm not going there to win, although that I know it's a bad mentality to have. I'm going there for the experience. So if I place top 10, I would be absolutely over the moon, and the experience will be second to none in order to get me prepared, ready for the British finals in October, which I will be definitely going there to win. So I'll keep you posted, share some content from this posing routine. I'll catch you later.
I've created a monster, cause nobody wants to see Marshall no more. They want shady, I'm chopped liver. Well, if you want shady, this is what I'll give you. A little bit of me mixed with some hard liquor, some vodka that'll jumpstart my heart quicker than a shock when I get shocked at the hospital by the doctor when I'm not cooperating. When I'm rocking the table while he's operating. Hey! You waited this long to stop debating, cause I'm back, I'm on the rag and ovulating.
So you now join me on the PCA Universe show Eve. So it's a day before the show and I've just got to Peak Physique Gym, something a little different today, change of scenery and all that. So I'm going to have a little bit of a pump just to see how I'm retaining the pump and the carbohydrates that I consumed last night. If I retain the pump and I get a good volume and a good amount of pump, then what I'm going to do is just keep carbohydrates the same tonight. Or if I feel a little bit flat, then I will increase the carbohydrates tonight as well. So it's just constantly assessing your body and seeing how you adapt to certain carbohydrates. Obviously, at the moment, I'm on low water intake due to the water loading and then now decreasing the water. So I'm on 600 ml today, which is not a lot. That's the hardest part for me, is the dehydration side. Last night, I was so thirsty and my mouth felt so dry. So it's not the nicest feeling in the world. But one day is all that's left to go before we step on stage, represent Team GB at the PCA Universe in Coventry. So I'm absolutely buzzing for this. Did not expect it this time last week. Not in a million years, to be totally honest with you. So this is just, yeah, an amazing experience and a surreal one at that. So I am going to head into the gym, get a nice pump up. Plans for today are, after the gym, I've got to head over to Beverley, which is a place just on the outskirts of Hull. I've got to pick up my post treat. Yeah, I'm excited for this one. It's something that's been on the channel before, so I'm not going to give too much away until you see it, but it looks fucking amazing, and it's something to do with like cookie dough, brownies, stuff like that. So I'm going to be enjoying that on the way back from Coventry on tomorrow. Yeah, that's the plan straight after the gym. I'm going to do a little bit of posing in the gym as well after my pump. I'm going to head to get my tanning done this afternoon. So that is pretty much today, and then it'll be just a case of getting myself sorted and prepared, ready for tomorrow, the big day. So yeah, that is it. I will catch you in the next part of this video.
You got a job, Miss Cheney, but your husband's heart problem's complicating. So the FCC won't let me be, or let me be me, so let me see. They try to shut me down on MTV, but it feels so empty without me. So come on and dip, bum on your lips, jump back, jiggle a hip and wiggle a bit and get ready, cause this is about to get heavy. I just settled all my lawsuits. You did it. Now this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me. I said this looks like a job for me, so everybody just follow me, cause we need a little controversy, cause it feels so empty without me. Little hellions, kids feeling rebellious, embarrassed, the parents still listen to Elvis. They start feeling like prisoners.
So can you just explain which one this one is that I'm getting, and then also this one I'm getting as well?
Of course. This is the Mars burrito. So it's a Mars bar that's wrapped in brownie, wrapped in cookie dough, and then baked off, and then it's drizzled with chocolate. And it's got the caramel Freddo on top.
Amazing.
And then we've got the Biscoff cookie bowl, which is cookie dough that's baked off, dipped in melted chocolate, and then it's got the edible cookie dough on top. And then this one's drizzled with like a Biscoff spread and obviously topped with all your different chocolate toppings.
Brilliant. Sounds amazing. Sounds like the perfect cheat meal. So I have the goods. I'm sure you'll agree. They looked absolutely amazing. I'm really looking forward to them. This might sound really daft, but I'm more excited about eating them than I am competing at the Universe. All right, no, maybe a little bit over the top, but yeah, they're going to be absolutely amazing. So I actually originally went for one of them, but I couldn't decide between the two, so I just bought them both. I don't think I'll be able to eat them all tomorrow, but obviously my next competition after tomorrow isn't until October. So what I'll probably do is I'll maybe have half of one of them tomorrow and half of the other tomorrow as well, and then keep the rest for another kind of cheat day next week or something. Because next week, I'll be honest with you, I'm going to be sticking to a good diet, but I'll also be enjoying the finer foods in life that I've been deprived of over the last few months. So I'll definitely incorporate them at some point. But I'm going to head over to the tanning studio now. So it is 10 o'clock and my appointment is 11, but it's at the other side of Hull basically. So I'm going to get a coffee somewhere, a black coffee, just to help obviously stimulate the mind a little bit. And then I'll head over there and then get the spray tan. And then that'll be the main things done for today. So I will see you in a second. Then so it has been a few hours since my tan, and as you can see I'm really dark. To be honest, I went locally to a local tanning studio based in Hessel, 255 they're called, so shout out to them, the girls there, and especially Rachel who started out my tan very last minute. So they've done a real good job, and to be honest with you, the quality of it is really good. I had 2 layers, so 2 coats, one of which I'd applied first, and then that dried, and then I had the second layer on top of that. So it's a lot better than my last tan, and reason being is because I'm a lot darker and it seems a bit more natural dark rather than orange. I mean, I only needed to wear a green hat or a green wig and I would have looked like an Oompa Loompa on stage, so probably not the best, but hey ho, it did the job. But yeah, so I'm tired, really struggling today. I'm struggling with the no water. I've just had my second to last meal, which is basically just 80 grams of oats, just loading up on the carbs today. After last week, I felt a little bit, didn't really feel that full on stage. So I feel as though I can increase my carbs this time around to step on stage to give me that fuller look tomorrow. So that is the plan. I'm not going to waffle on too much, but as you can see, yeah, definitely a good colour, white teeth, check. Look at them shiners, Jesus. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Now I'm going to go chill for the rest of the night. Now that I've eaten as well, just run through a couple of poses just to aid the digestion and hopefully send the carbs down to the abdominal area, get a nice good fullness in the morning, shredded. And then, yeah, I'm going to get one more meal in, another carb meal. And then hopefully tomorrow I should be absolutely shredded and in the best shape of my life, ready to absolutely smash PCA Universe. This will be it of the second peak week. And then the main footage of tomorrow will be shot on a separate video. So, yeah, cheers for tuning in. I will see you on the next video.